What is going on, my Super Sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today we got some more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle news in regards to Caulifla and Kale. Yes, the Universe 6 Saiyans are officially making their way to Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle. The official Twitter account for Dokkan posted the gameplay, which you can see in the background, and big shout out to Talent as well as the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle subreddit for a translation. So without further ado, let's jump into what these cards do, because question always is should you summon for these? You'll figure it out in this video. Now, I do want to point out before I jump in that these units do not have TUR awakenings as of right now. That might change when the cards are released. Based on what Dokkan's official Twitter account posted, it seems like this is going to be one of those in-between filler banners where they're either GSSR or they're going to be reduced stones where it's like 30 stones for multi-summon. So I have no idea how that's going to work. Just keep an eye out when the banner goes live later tonight in a couple hours. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into Caulifla first. So she has a leader ability, all key +2, attack, HP, defense 50% off. So basically she's like a more terrible version from Mass Saiyan. Not a character you specifically want to run as leader, but if you don't have any decent enough leaders to give you HP, attack, defense boost as well as key, then I guess you can run her, but you probably don't want to run her. Now her passive, this is what's interesting. She only has a 70% boost when she does a super attack, or I guess your regular attack, but the interesting part is she has a high chance to dodge enemy attacks. And not just that, she also has a medium chance to dodge super. So she has two counters built in. Well, one's an actual counter, the other one's a dodge. So I didn't know what to say about her card at first, but when I found out she has a high chance to dodge all enemy attacks or like all regular attacks, I think it's a very usable card. Now again, just to clarify, she has two built-in mechanics for dodging / countering. If your opponent does a regular attack, there's a 70% chance that she's going to dodge that, which is going to make it very useful in certain situations. And then she has a 20% chance or 25% chance, 20-25 medium chance to dodge super attack. So if your opponent does a super attack, then there's a 1/4% chance that she's going to dodge it. Similar to Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. I don't really rely on the counter super moves just because you have to, number one, guess when your opponent does a super attack, and two, have it actually activate. So that's kind of a harder attack to pull off, or I guess ability to pull off due to RNG. But a high chance to always dodge regular attacks, I think is a cool ability. So yeah, she's definitely one that you want to pull for especially. Now as far as the super attack, she does supreme damage and she raises her own defense by 30% for one turn after she does a move. As far as links, she has Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Battlefield Diva, Universe 6 Warrior, Golden Warrior, and Prepare for Battle. Kind of surprised that they didn't give her shock and speed, because if you look back in the series, she did get that super speed boost when she saved Kabe from Kale, when they had their initial encounter a couple episodes ago. But whatever, for the most part, she's still a very solid card. Now the only problem is who do you replace her on an AGL team, because there's so many good and optimal units. So it's like it's going to come down to whether or not you want to have a support unit like, for example, Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan, who is giving key to your team, or do you want to use a unit like freaking Caulifla that can, dodge attacks, which again, it's all RNG based. 70% means nothing if you're unlucky, so just keep that in mind. So it's really up to you. Personally, I think I would want to use her just because I like her ability to dodge. The attack, 70% of it is whatever. Medium chance to counter super attack is also kind of whatever to me, but really the one that I like the most about her card, number one, is the card art, and two, the ability to dodge attack. So it's really up to you guys. Let me know your thoughts on Caulifla down below. Do you think you'd be using her, yay or nay? And again, I have no idea whether or not this banner is going to be GSSR or if it's going to be like a reduced stone multi-sum type of thing. It's a filler banner, let's be real. This is one of those filler banners that Dokkan always releases in between major Dokkan festivals. Now as far as Kale, some say she's better, but I'm kind of indifferent about it just because she does have her own weaknesses that could make it actually worse than Caulifla, but it really comes up to you and how you use your teams that you run. Her leader ability is +2 physical types, attack, HP, defense +70%, so in other words, she's a boo-boo version of the original physical Broly. You probably never use her as a leader unless you're lacking leader cards, in which case, by all means, go for it. Her passive is a solid 100% boost when she attacks, with a 100% chance for an additional attack, and a high chance for additional super attack. So she's basically just Broly. She just attacks twice with a high chance to do a additional super attack at the end. Her super does immense damage, but the downside is she loses 30% defense for one turn after she does a super attack. So keep that in mind. If you super attack, you're going to hurt in defense. You probably don't want to block with her afterwards. As far as links, she does Saiyan Warrior Race, Beserker, Battlefield Diva, Universe 6 Warrior, the Saiyan Lineage, and Prepare for Battle. Now if it was up to me, and in my opinion, keyword my opinion, or key phrase, I gotta go with Caulifla. I think she's the better card just due to the fact that I think a high chance to dodge regular attacks is a good one, with a medium chance to dodge supers too, although never rely on those because that most never happens. But being able to dodge a high chance for regular attacks is definitely going to come in clutch. As far as Kale, she does great damage. She's immense. But the problem is she loses defense after doing a super attack. It's going to always kind of lower her defense as is. And then she also has a not guaranteed second super attack. I mean, granted, it's high chance, which is a really good chance, 70%, but it's not always going to happen. But as you can see from the video, she does way more damage than Caulifla does. So it's really up to you. Are you more about playing safely and being able to dodge and just counter and stuff like that? then use Caulifla. If you're all about to doing the crazy damage, then go for Kale. But then again, they're all going to be in the same banner, so it just comes down to you how lucky you get when you pull in this banner. Again, there's no word whether or not this is going to be a GSSR banner or like a discounted 30-stone multi-summon like they do in between, you know, major Dokkan festivals. But again, just kind of go in, spend a couple stones, don't go all heavy in because there's no reason to. This is not going to be like a special Dokkan Fest. But if you have the stones and you want to kind of toss them in there, then feel free to do so. But with me, definitely got to get my girl Caulifla on this because she is just going to be amazing when it comes to those dodges. The only problem is who do you replace? She's definitely not optimal when it comes down to like the perfect AGL team. There's so many better units you can run instead of her. But if you want to have more fun with it, I guess, you can just toss in Caulifla in there instead of someone like, I don't know, Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan and just go for her as a dodger as opposed to having Teen Gohan give you key and, you know, boosting your team. So it just comes up to you how you want to play. So with that said, let me know your thoughts. Are you hyped or not hyped? Do you care, not care? Feel free to discuss down below. Are you going to be Team Caulifla or Team Kale, or I guess Team whatever the hell you pull? Let me know your thoughts down below as well on that. So yeah, that's everything. With that said, the banner should be coming out in the next couple hours. Do not go too heavy on it because again, this is one of those in-between filler banners. They're just designed to take all your stones. So just kind of spend a couple and then call it a day. But other than that, there should be a major banner coming out sometime in the near future. When that happens, go all in on that. But for now, just, you know, have fun with this one. And yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and a comment. Let me know your thoughts and everything that was discussed. And I guess we'll take it from there. Hope you guys enjoyed us today. My name is Rhymestyle. I'll see you guys in the comment section below. Peace.